What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this sup? Welcome back to our channel. I realized that I didn't tell you guys about my experience at Lagos Island after I got the bags, you know, the huge bags, right? Just for those of you that might want to go to Lagos Island to buy something from the wholesalers, right? These guys have every spot they collect money. They'll stop you and collect money. I got like 3 bookies to help me with the bags because it's big, right? Before we get to the bus stop, we met like 4 people. The 4th guy, I nearly fought with the guy because I was so pissed. Like, why are you guys collecting this money? They'll stop them and be like, hey, you can't move, you must pay, you must pay. Okay, I will pay them. All right, keep going. After a few, you know, trekking, not even few kilometers, like another guy will walk up and say, oh, you have to pay us. Like, it's so annoying to even at the bus stop, you have to pay someone. To even get the load into the car, you have to pay someone. Oh gosh. I just wanted to express how I feel because I nearly fought with one, but he just avoided me. He was like, please, Oga, I don't want your issue. I was frustrated. Okay guys, today's news about the guy Wizkid promised 10 million naira. I think an update on that is important, so I watch out for that. Finally, we got an update about that because we got a lot of people talking, and by the way, I'm going to read some comments from previous video. Don't worry. Yeah, one of the videos yesterday. Yeah, so the update is that this particular guy came back on social media. Remember, the guy said, you know, Wizkid didn't give me 10 million naira, but he didn't elaborate, didn't explain to us. So a lot of people didn't even understand. Some people were like, oh, Wizkid is stingy, and others were like, I mean, Wizkid can't tell me he couldn't afford to give this guy that amount. 10 million naira is like nothing to Wizkid, which is true, you know. So this guy came back on social media and said Wizkid did more than 10 million naira. So why did you come on social media to say he didn't give you 10 million? He said because he didn't give it to him cash. Now, Wizkid's bodyguard, before this guy reacted to that, Wizkid's bodyguard came on social media to make things a little bit clearer. He said Wizkid helped this guy. In fact, he was the first to say Wizkid did more than 10 million naira.
I beg, if Wizkid give me 10 million, my life go be like this. My life go be like this. I go still they go street, go they tell you, say, boss, I want to rap for you. I beg, my life no be like this now. If I get 10 million, my life go down better pass this way now. I beg, make una help me play them. I beg, make I just record song. I beg, make I just record song. I get something to say. I beg, make una help me beg Wizkid. I beg, make una beg am for me. I beg, I use God beg una. See, I dey on my knee. I dey beg una. I dey prostrate. I beg, make una help me. Make una help my life. I beg, make una no allow my life remain like this. I beg.
Wizkid helped this guy's parents get a house, you know, rented apartment, somewhere, I think somewhere in Ikorodu. Paid for this guy's school fees. He said one of the best schools, you know, around. Caleb is the name of the school. And according to this bodyguard, I'm not sure if that is true, you know, but according to him, he said that this guy joined gangs, was a bad boy in school, and he was expelled. Now, during this guy's reaction, I'm talking about Ahmed, he didn't mention that. He didn't talk about the school. He just said, I made some mistakes. So what are the mistakes? Are you confirming what this bodyguard said, that you were part of a gang in school? Are you a bad boy in school and you were expelled? Remember yesterday, those of you that watched my videos yesterday, I said, we are sure that this guy is in school because I saw him in school uniform. So that was the part like I was a bit confused with. But now it's about him getting expelled. Forgive me, I'm always thinking, okay, what did you do? I'd like to hear things from the horse's mouth to debunk, you know, what the bodyguard said. He was silent about that. Now let us quickly read exactly what he posted. Truly, Wizkid did what is more than 10 million naira for me. for school fees and accommodation, but not that he gave me 10 million cash for those who said I used the 10 million naira for drugs. So he's trying to defend himself, saying didn't use any 10 million naira for drugs. Yeah, because we got some people who said that he used it for drugs. So he said it wasn't cash, raw cash, so there is no way I would have been able to use it for that, for drugs.
And suffer make me go out to, after 4 years, I don't see anything. I don't record, I don't do anything. Now it make me go out be that. Now it I do be that, normal. For street, if I see anybody, I want to rap for you. I know see for that place, I will get anybody who go help me. That's what they do, normal. And Baba see me, thought say he go help me. Since then, I never see Baba screen lights. I beg, Baba, just show me love. Make I just record, Baba, I beg. See, I did on my knee, Baba, I beg, just show me love, I beg, show me love. No allow my life remain like this, I beg. Wizkid, I beg. No man, now what I they do to feed my parents with this? I swear, because of this thing, because of this Wizkid stuff that Wizkid signed me, my daddy died. My daddy died on it. Because of Wizkid signed me, and I don't see anything. And Baba thought he signed me, but I know see Baba, you go help my life, Baba. I beg, show me love. Don't allow my life remain like this. Show me love, I beg. Make una help me listen to this matter. I fit spend 10 million on drugs, and I know as I get them, I paid 10k on tickets, on ordinary tickets to watch Wizkid. Then I move forward. I want to record. I want people to hear my name. I have something to say. I beg, bro, make me tell Wizkid, I beg, when you say that, to make it please forgive me, I beg, man, help me tell Wizkid, I beg, I don't want to make my life remain like this, when I 2020 we deal, now 2022 we deal, I beg, make me beg more, I beg, I sabi sing, I sabi rap, make I just enter studio, I beg, I use God beg you now, I beg,
Let me look for this guy's Wizkid's bodyguard's comment on that. Here he says, a complaining tongue reveals an ungrateful heart. Wiz gave him more than 10 million, still put him in one of the best schools, got them a new apartment, furnished everywhere, but was just busy smoking up and down and doing some gang shit. That's why he got expelled. And for his mom, Wiz gave her a huge money to start up a good business. Shaking my head. So Ahmed, I don't know what is going on with you, but let us finish this. Okay, it says wasn't in any music contract with him. Yeah, Wizkid said he's going to sign him, but who knows? Maybe it's because of what Wizkid heard about him being a bad boy and being part of gang, and that's why Wizkid be like, okay, let me just forget about this, because he should still be in school. Wizkid said it himself. Starboy got you for life.
Now John is asking, please help me ask Wizkid, say, how far that boy when you give 10 million naira now?
I'm at this school.
Okay.
I'm in private school now. I'm working on his music as well. But like, for me, what is important is that he goes to school, and like, to whatever level he wants to go to, I'm there for him.
Man, that's a great one, man.
So, I just want to do for the guy. Because like, it just reminds me of me when I was hustling. So, that's deep.
Talking about.
That's why I went out there to rap for hustle, to keep going. That because I was not signed, no major shows. I think this guy just really loved this craft, that school really isn't what he wants. I think he just wants to do music, no records, and so I couldn't get a means to survive again till accommodation is due in Ikorodu, where Wizkid got for I and my mom, and then went back to K2. Another part that got me confused yesterday was Ikorodu and K2, which he explained here. He explained it here. He says, back to K2, where I originated. let me go back. Till my accommodation is due in Ikorodu. So Wizkid rented an apartment for them at Ikorodu. This is a K2 boy, you know, but Wizkid got them a place at Ikorodu, where Wizkid got for I and my mom, and then went back to K2, where I originated from. That's why some people mention that they know me from K2 and some Ikorodu. The next one here we have Mompha. Now, as long as Mompha is still in Nigeria, in Lagos, EFCC will continue to arrest him until they find something they can use against him in court. We know that's impossible for him, to travel out, because I think they've seized his passport since 2019. So he's been stuck in Lagos, Nigeria. He can't go anywhere. So sad. So they rearrested this guy, Mompha. Remember, he granted an interview after that, even talking about Hush Puppy's situation at some points. Like, this guy is so confident. But EFCC was like, look, this guy has a company, a Bureau de Change company, where he launders money, help Yahoo boys to launder their money and get his own cut. So EFCC said this guy earned from fraudulent means and we can't just let him go. And the amount they mentioned, EFCC mentioned, is like a ridiculous amount. That's a lot of money. Here, they said investigation has reviewed a fraudulent transfer slip of $92 million found in the suspect's iPhone 8. It will soon be charged to court. Mompha. Well, yes, moving on to the next one. Here we have Ubi Franklin. After the news about the baby mama having issues in her marriage, Ubi Franklin posted this Chukwe Buka. Okay, Ubi Franklin, are you making fun of this lady or what? What's the problem? But yeah, Sandra Yua actually came back on social media. She didn't say much. She flaunts her ring and says love and light, and again re-edits a bio and adds this guy's surname, Steve's surname, back to her name. Yes, okay, maybe she's ready to settle with the man, although the man says she's dirty, she keeps the house unclean. Whatever. Okay, let us read some comments. Real Vibes TV says, dude, you are really doing a terrific job, and with the assistance you're providing to folks there, I did say you're doing more than others with millions of dollars. Thank you so much. Keep up the excellent work. It's not all about the government. Whoever is kind to the needy contributes to the Lord, and he will reward them for their actions. Thank you so much for the good words. Real Joe here, that pastor talking about food that can take human being, just watch it very well. You will see that it was editing. This one is Real Joe. Vibes TV, Real Vibes TV was the first person. Jason Borner here says, LOL, the last pastor taught me physics at Diligence School, secondary school in Auchi. He was my teacher in school. He could actually tell you things about your personal life back then, and they always turn out to be true, because I heard he finally became a pastor. Only God knows what's real, bro. But this is actually funny. Dezuo Casper says, I don't believe Ahmed. Well, you got the information, the updates, finally. Miss Perfect says, OMG, I can't stop laughing. So funny. If you eat rice and stew, you will go heaven. How about doing fasting? Gosh, all these fake pastors looking for an attention. Udo Valentine says, Nigerian Christianity is a comedy show. You don't need to buy tickets or table. You're all free, and this tithe is the gate fees to watch the show. Steve says, if Wizkid doesn't give you anything, Oga, move on. Now him money after all. Michael Toju says, this be why your politicians no get head, because of the people like you never want to hold people you idolize accountable. Here we have Miracle's Journey says, Abraham, you're doing a great job. Mommy Gio don't confuse you, as in going around the bush with her answers. Now let us move straight to the next one. This happened in church recently. It was posted in the WhatsApp group, and this guy is the best man. The pastor of the church refused to allow him in because he's got beards. Guys, this is interesting. Let's watch.
So we're at the wedding, and this is supposed to be the best man. but they asked him not to go inside the wedding because of his beard. This is Redeemed Christian Church of God. Redeemed Christian Church of God in Abia State. It's crazy,
very crazy. Like seriously. Like not expecting this is the last thing. I was in Papa Redeemed Christian Church for a state back then. We've not even asked of this. But I'm surprised that today I came to this place and they started asking me.
Guys, I quickly want to say this. In the group, someone named Princess, shared this with us, in the WhatsApp group. I think it was her, helping the guy all through while the guy was in France with her. He sheltered him and stuff like that. But later, the same guy went to Czech Republic and he went for medical checkup. And I think, according to what she said, that they removed something inside of the guy, and the guy is crying for help. I've heard the same thing happens in India. Why do they do this to black people? I don't know, especially Africans. Let us listen to her voice note. I think she explained well there.
Good evening, my people. It's really sad, honestly. He was living in my house in France before he relocated to Czech Republic. So he wasn't breathing well. So he called an ambulance and went to the hospital. Getting there, they injected him. Then they did him operation right from his chest down to his stomach. So when he woke up, he saw it. He was shocked. So they could not give him any reliable answer, any good answer, because he has nobody there. You understand? And they've stopped treating him. They said they won't treat him until he give them 6,000 euro. And he said he doesn't have 6,000 euro, and they said that they will not commit the treatment no more, that they will stop treating him. And they've taken all the things away from his body, all those things that they normally go in people's body when you are not feeling fine. So they've taken all those things off, so they are allowing him to die now. So he's just living by faith now. So he's calling for justice because he has no one there. And that place is not the place he got his document. He has Italy document. So you see the reason why everything is a bit complicated. He has nobody there. He has no family there, no relative, no wife, no kids, nothing. My dear, I'm really speechless. You see this country, we all are living by the grace of God. If you have nobody here, the white people, they will just use your life. In fact, they will just, I don't know how to put it. I'm really tired. I'm speechless and I'm heartbroken because he's a nice person. Like, seriously.
Okay, guys, another person yesterday sent me a DM of this. This is interesting. I mean, who caught this thing on camera? The plane, Indonesia flights, almost crashed. I don't think there was any casualty. But guys, let us watch this. I mean, it's scary to watch.
یا ابوالفضل خدا خیلی رحممون کرد یا ابوالفضل خیلی خدا رحم کرد وای هواپیمامون با مصیبت واقعا دیگه فقط امام رضا وای
Here we have Falana reacting to this whole Sylvester issue. Falana is their lawyer. Falana actually tackled this man, the police guy, the commissioner of police, who came on social media or online to read the reports and said, you know what, this guy Sylvester died a natural death. Falana think that is crazy. I mean, that is dumb of him. In fact, he calls it outlandish. And according to Falana, we established evidence of massive cover-up. Let us read his exact word. But before that, hold on. The autopsy reports, initial one, actually confirmed what the parents said. right, that this guy was murdered, right? Now, I think the second one, another autopsy that was done in Lagos, that's where the problem came from. Even in the video, I remember saying that let me read what Falana said, and I'll point that out, right? You don't go on air to members of the public. Oh, the boy they claimed was poisoned. Nothing happened to him. He died naturally. What do you mean by natural causes? Cancer, heart attack? There is no mention of natural in the report. The commissioner cannot say that Sylvester died of natural causes, because what are natural causes? Heart attack, stroke, cancer, and so on and so forth. But if a boy took ill, you claim he was injured on the football pitch, but the boy, before his death, told the parents, I was given to drink a concoction by those who wanted to force me to join a secret society on campus. Doctors won't be expected to eliminate these allegations. And the first report concluded and stated very clearly that the boy died of acute lung injury due to chemical intoxication. That's where I'm going. Chemical intoxication was included. And I was like, okay, this was included. So why did they say no case of murder? I mean, if you guys found this in him, but I think Lagos State report was a bit different. A doctor would not write such a report if he hasn't seen anything. No doctor in the world, unless you want to play with your license, would state categorically the cause of death that can be questioned. The parents have asked for the second autopsy report. It has not been made available. That is the update there. Moving on to the next one. Now let's talk about Mommy Gio, right? Guess what? This clothes, Mommy Gio's clothes, is selling so fast. So fast. Remember that Lai Mohammed's cap that Wizkid wore that day? After Wizkid wore that, that cap, or people saw the pictures, the sale went up, right? And now we have Mommy Gio's attire. The material or fabric is selling very fast. So for those of you, this is a perfect time. I'm talking about the market women and men here watching me right now, the businessmen and women. Yes, go get this fabric and put it online. People will buy. And again, in case you don't know, people actually go visit this lady, and they said that her church is huge. In fact, a writer came on social media to share with us our experience at the church. Yeah, she went to the church and wasn't able to see the woman, but she said that these people were actually strict with their doctrines or their teachings. Even at the gate, they already asked her to remove earring, remove gold, whatever she wears that's flashy, and they asked her to cover her hair well and look just decent. This is what they check out for. And it seems like a lot of people that goes there like these days are journalists, writers, just to investigate. Who knows, maybe Mommy Gio knows about this news, and that's why she refused to show up. In fact, this writer said there were 3 who came just to see the woman in person, to meet her in person, but couldn't. So this writer only met 2 people. She said one of them said this woman caused the friend's husband to divorce her, and she said that the man is rich, I think stays abroad, and he's part of the financiers. I mean, those people who help this woman to build the church and also donate huge sum of money. Well, that is it about Mommy Gio. Here we have Nkechi Blessing. I like this Nkechi Blessing. Like, seriously, man. Nkechi Blessing, I wasn't really a fan until recently. I'm beginning to like her. I don't know. The best decision I made in 2021 was selling my Range Rover to complete this beauty behind me. Thank God for the space bus I bought for my mom. She a landlady for the trek by now. It's 2022. Try set your priorities right. A car is never an achievement, but a necessity, a means of transporting you from one place to another. This is my own opinion, and I did not call for a debate. Choose whatever works for you. Please, just saying it respectfully. You didn't say anything wrong there. That's fine. Seriously, some people are doing so well that they can get themselves cars and also build houses. Not just one house, but there's this popular saying: you have to cut your coats according to, is it your size or your suit or your shoe, whatever. I told you guys I'm bad with quotes. But yeah, we've got some people who just want to impress. Instead of using the money to invest, yes, they want to impress. They didn't get it because they really need the car. They got it because, they just feel like they are too big to trek. While other things that are very important are suffering, Eventually, they start spending money on the car every now and then, and start affecting their main goal, which might be investment or buying land or investing in some business or renting shops to sell stuff. Let us move straight to the next one. Ekwe here. You remember Ekwe? Sample. That song, Ekwe. His name is Original Stereo Man, and his nickname is Sample Ekwe. There was a song he released back then. It was huge then on the street. But here they did an amapiano version of the song. And guys, it sounds so good. Let's listen or let's watch. Here we have a female fan. Sometimes I wonder if these people are really using their brain. Are you going to get into a relationship later in life? Except she ends up marrying Bella Shimoda, which I doubt, because we've seen a lot of the vids on social media. I just wonder, the boyfriend, when you're naked in front of him, what's he going to see? Is he going to be looking at someone else's face, another guy's face? I don't know. Well, to some people, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Here we have Zazuze Portable. Yes, I posted this video yesterday. Portable said there's no fighting, it's all drama. We know Portable. You don't need to tell us. We know everything is staged and joke. I remember we talked about this in the WhatsApp group yesterday, and and Charlie Ben, says that these people are actually destroying the beauty of showbiz, because things like this are part of showbiz. So now you have given us a reason not to believe you. We'll see everything as jokes and whatever, whether it's even real, whether it's real or not, it might be real. A lot of people wouldn't believe. They'll say, oh, you guys are acting dramas. Like,
no fighting. I got me. Who know I'm blue? May they just talk about us now, bisa. They bring money. Sha, they bring money. Sha, they bring money. They talk how they go. One love.
Wizkid's son Zion is back in school. So for those of you that keep asking the question, is Zion in school? Yes, Zion is in school. Guys, did you notice Kiss Daniel is going out more these days and working with artists? Yes, I was spotted with Wandeko. The other day was spotted with Davido out in public. I mean, he's got a friendly relationship with these people, but you can hardly see Kiss Daniel spotted with these people in public. Just recently, all of a sudden started seeing Kiss Daniel doing all these things. And I think it's because of his career. And now he's working with Buju. I wouldn't have thought about that, and I'm sure he would be the one to reach out to Buju, Let's do something, you know. Buju is good, yeah. Buju is talented. And Buju wrote here, Buju always have a story for everything. Always have a story for everything. Even meeting Timaya, he's got a story. And now, with Kiss Daniel, he's got a story. Even Burna Boy, he's got a story. Always have something to say. Kiss Daniel and I were recording, and he paused to sing, as long as the NSC for my copy never finish, waiting I feel I go talk and finish. Then he says, Kilo man worry boy. That was actually funny. Buju actually said that in the song.
As long as the NSC for my copy never finish.
CZ,
One of a
TD.
kind. A special type. W. CZ. I respect you, my bro.
I love you too, my G.
I love you.
Bless you.
Respect.
And congratulations to Kiss Daniel. I think double congratulations. He just welcomed a baby girl, you know. And again, just signed a deal with Polo One Africa Management Global. Congratulations to you. A lot of people said this guy actually needed a good management team, that he's so talented and needs to maximize his potential. Yeah, they said since he parted ways with his former record label, the guy has been, you know, struggling to get that international recognition, that he's more talented than that, which is true. No bad songs, truly no bad songs, but what is going on with Kiss Daniel? That's the question. I remember I stumbled on this Zazu, spray money, you know, having fun with ladies, you know, stuff. And a lot of people were like, this guy no go last. But seriously, he's not the first person to do it. Like, for real. In the entertainment industry, you get to see these guys, you know, they're like, go with them to clubs and see how this guy sprayed money. But yeah, I get he's an upcoming artist and he should focus on his life. But again, this is giving him much more attention. Don't forget. This guy is a drama king, so who knows? He can spray that much money. We'll continue to talk about him, and he continues to get jobs, you know. Let us move straight to the next one. Election is on its way. Politics here. I have informed Mr. President of my 2023 presidential ambition. That is a problem. So seriously, Bola Ahmed is willing to run? Oh my God. God, let's watch this.
I can answer that with categorical yes. I've informed the president of my intention, but I've not informed the Nigerians yet. I'm still consulting. And I have no problem consulting, and I've not set a parameter of limitation to the extent of how many people will I consult. You will soon hear, all you want to hear is a categorical declaration. You've gotten that truth from me that I've informed the Mr. President of my ambition. And you don't expect more answers than that.
North is healing. Now, they're praising the president again. The thing is, ask them to read what is written on that banner. They wouldn't be able to read. They don't even know. You know, I've seen people say, oh, you guys are the ones supporting Mr. President. These guys don't know how to read. A lot of them don't know how to read. That's why their leaders ensure that they don't go to school. Because of things like this. So they're supporting the president. Some people will protest. I think the educated ones are the ones who protest, you know, and the uneducated ones are much more than the educated ones. So they use them a lot, you know, use them to support the president. And we shall work together with Mr. President to defeat Nigeria's enemies. This is sad. It is sad, I'm telling you. we got reports the other day that hacker breaks into NIMC server, steals over 3 million national identity numbers of Nigerians. And we have the journalist David Ondeyi, who says the NIN data of millions of Nigerians is now freely accessible to barely competent hackers. This is the data that can be used to obtain passports, register phone lines, do KYC, etc. Nigerians have been massively set up for disaster by Dr. Isapatami. Well, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. And today's question: what's one movie you think everyone should see before they die? Yes, let me know. Remember, some of you recommended this movie, The Harder They Fall. I don't really like the movie. I think I've watched so much of movies like that I think I need more than that. I don't know. Let me know. What's one movie you think everyone should see before they die? It doesn't have to be new movie. You know, can be the best movie of all time, your best movie of all time. Thank you once again, and don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.